Seriously, for people who have hay fever problems, it's awful. And if I stop talking for about 5 minutes, either the drivers turn the microphone off because they have another night, or I swallow one of the following pieces again. Usually it's Coldstream, Scots, Irish and Welsh. They carry rifles which are loaded if they are the last line of defence of previous palaces. Now they rotate with each other every 2 hours, okay? So this time of the year they change the guards on every day. However, you can't get a picture standing next to them anymore. You could till 2 years ago, due to security reasons they moved them back inside the palace complexes. However, taxi cabs and blackberries with gold on them goes back to the days of the Victoria. If you want to know more about her, go visit Kensington Palace on our Blue Line, because it's there where she was actually born. And then you can see her dressed in different colours. That's where William and Kate live today. Anybody from Britain on the bus? Watch Channel 4 TV occasionally? Look on the left, here's the headquarters with that famous 4 number in front of the building there, designed by the architect Richard Rogers, who did part of the Pompidou Centre in Paris, France, but also the Lloyd's Insurance Building and the cheese grater down in the City of London. Yeah. This is good for spicy documentaries, Channel 4. Coming up on the right here, the red brick building, the Army Centre. The building today is where we have the inquest into the sinking of the Titanic ship back in 1912. This building on now is called the Horse Road. Ends the way, doesn't it? At the end of here, we used to take the horses and carriages across the Thames with a ferry. Now we've got a bridge at the end of here. Now it's too late now, really. Yeah. Tomorrow, in 12 minutes, you could be at the Imperial War Museum, which is free to go to. But on this side of the bridge, about 4 minutes walk to the right, we have Tate Britain. That's also free to go to. That's if you like old school British art, artists like Constable and Turner. We also have Tate Modern further down that's opposite St. Paul's Cathedral. Very different, but it is also free to go to. Now I'm going to see the River Thames in a minute. It starts up behind us on the right in a county called Gloucestershire. It's 346 kilometres long, goes down to our left towards the North Sea in this channel. Winter is still there. You can't see it because of the trees here. I can assure you it's still there. There's the River Thames through the trees there. The water is still kind of halfway, so I don't know if it's going down the river. The little memorial with the gardens here on the right is called Buxton Memorial. It's a The next stop will be certainly for tomorrow. We'll go to Westminster Abbey. Today it's only open for church service. You can attend. There's a working abbey, there's a memorial going on now, but it's only going to work for 30. That's kind of on the left-hand side with the famous rose window and the 2 turret towers. This is from 1245, Henry III. And everybody takes a picture of what's on the right-hand side. That's Westminster Abbey over on the left there. Yeah, that's where the ashes of Stephen Hawking were placed in there just last week. Placed in between Sir Isaac Newton and Charles Darwin. Because although there are 3,000 tombs inside there, don't think it's all kings and queens. Rudyard Kipling, 18 Sir Isaac Newton Victorian Gothic style. And this tower right now on the right here is the Victoria Tower. The Queen would normally enter at the base here to open the state opening parliament, but they've been cancelled this year because of that Brexit thing, so it's not happening. But usually, when it does, she wears the crown jewels in there. They are now in the Tower of London. From those days, she normally wears it about 40 minutes leaving the government's plan following year. Beautiful building, for taking pictures, do not miss the building on the right. You're not going to see that in Dubai, Hong Kong, Singapore, Sydney, Bangkok, New York, or LA, only in London. Who wants a picture of Big Ben?
Well, right there it is.
You ain't going to get it.
Oh no!
We'll see guys, Nelson Mandela from South Africa, Mahatma Gandhi from India, and the very first female statue in the square over there on the right. A lady holding a clock. It's of Millicent Fawcett, a suffragette lady who fought for women's rights in 1918. Oh, we miss it on the left here. Yes, Millicent Fawcett there on the right, first female statue in the square, holding a cloth that says, "Courage calls to courage everywhere." Yeah. You've heard of Emily Pankhurst, but this is Millicent Fawcett. This is the West Road here leading up to Downing Street, Horse Guards and Trafalgar Square. That's where Daniel Craig ran up in the movie Skyfall. Once we're going over Westminster Bridge, that's where Spectre finished. Mr. Blofield's helicopter crashed on it and he was duly arrested. Our next stop is on the other side of the bridge here. This is the bus stop you need if you want to take the river cruise now from here down to the Tower of London. And the pier is just below here on the left. Hang on a minute. Here's the boat. Look, City Cruises. You can sit inside or outside. They've got coffee, tea, cake, beer and a toilet on the boat. Just 30 minutes down to the Tower of London. You've got the London Eye over there where the last ride will be at 8:30 this evening. And in that building next to it, we've got lots of places to eat and drink. I think you just might be able to get into the London Dungeon Sea Life Aquarium Shrek's Adventure because their last extra time will be coming up shortly now. So you can see the seagulls down there, wasn't mine. So if you want to get off, this is the bus stop coming up right now. Once again though, to make sure you've got all your belongings with you, so check your seats, you've got everything with you. Very popular area as you can imagine. Okay, so this bus stop, if you want to take the river cruise now from here down to the Lego version of Big Ben, alright? So you want it, you can do that. Do we have any nurses on the bus? No? Okay. Just thought I'd ask, because here on the right we have St. Thomas's, Las Vegas, Singapore and many other places. But I can tell you, 50 million people have been on that London Eye 6 ago. On the left now. We'll see it a few more times. This is the last chance to get off of this area. You can get about 12, 14 people. Well, we've got a better picture coming up in a minute where you get the whole thing in with Big Ben scaffolding right in the middle of it. Okay? Was in fact built on time and within budget. Ladies, yes, within the floor. You're going to get confused with either way you look here, so if you look at some pictures, it's a good one. Remember your hats again, be careful just because there's no time. But down to your right is the City of London, today the financial, the majestic St. Paul's Cathedral. The big dome building there, that was the highest in London. And to the left here, 5A4 back to Trafalgar Square. We're also here on the edge of Theatreland. You can see in front of you the Lyceum Theatre from 1834. Here it's showing the Lion King. We've also got here it's already in them. This is London. I'll explain that. Anybody just arrived? Good afternoon. My name is Stephen, your tour host and the driver. We're heading now towards St. Paul's Cathedral. This street we're entering right now is called Fleet Street. And this is where newspapers were all published right up into the mid-1980s before we were going to other areas of London. There are no newspapers down here anymore. We still have newspapers, of course, but this street, Fleet Street, is still always referred to as the Journalist Street. You can see on the left here, look, Dundee Courier, People's Journal. There's a few pubs down in this street, but mildly, and there's one I do want to point out to you, because it's the only one that's to go to. It's called the Old Cheshire Cheese. It's coming on the left-hand side here, and from 1867, just past 80. Charles Dickens has had a drink in that pub. He wrote Oliver Twist. Mark Twain wrote Tom Sawyer, Huckleberry Finn. President Teddy Roosevelt of the United States. It still has sawdust on the floors. Not open today, but we'll be again tomorrow. And it's a great place to go to. You only go to one over to the area. When you go in there, after 10 minutes, you will forget. So and Queen Anne, by the way, is responsible for starting the Ascot horse racing, which the Queen has enjoyed all this week, just got down into. Look at the work on into this building. You come on the left. Do you know how long it took to build this building? 40 years. Yes, 40 years. The civil rights leader for the United States, Martin Luther King, preached it back in 1964. Prince Charles married Lady Diana Spencer inside there on the 29th July 1981. Remember, her funeral was in Westminster Abbey. She's married here. Sir Winston Churchill and Margaret Thatcher, they did have their funeral services in there, but they're not buried inside. Well, we've got the Duke of Wellington, General Gordon, Horatio Nelson, and Sir Christopher. If you see them, and we'll find them out. Now, we had two bad things happen here. 1665, we had the great architect. That man's name you may have heard because he also is responsible for the Gherkin, which we'll be seeing later. Nobody here today, you see? Completely empty. Tomorrow, like an ant's nest here. People running all over the place. This building on the left here is in the shape of a cruise ship. Look very carefully. Yep, there's a little window there. They have a bar at the top there. Look, there's people up there right now. You want a proper picture of it? You can have a go. If you're a selfie expert, easy. Coming up in the next street to your left, you have your camera mobile in the length, lean back a little bit, and click 3 or 4 times. You should get it in. Here it is at the next street now, up the left. Click, click. This stop is London Bridge. And guess what? We're going over that bridge in about 10 minutes' time. The warship there, by the way, is HMS Belfast, 80 years old, served on the beaches of Normandy, France, June 1944. Today, it's a museum. And opposite, on the other side, is the pier for the river cruise. I'll tell you about that later. Look here, we're going to pass the Grey Dragon holding the white shield and red cross on the left-hand side now, on the stone block. Look, there you are. You are now leaving the city of London. You're entering the London Borough suburb. Above you is the tallest building in Western body qualified to stand there. Here's the Tower Bridge. And to your left, on the other side, the White Tower of the Tower of London. Look at that. Built to impress, but also to intimidate. Whoever controlled that castle controlled London, the River Thames, and the country. And notice how low the water is right now. It's come right up to the green algae there. And on that wall there, it does say, entry to the Traitor's Gate. That's where prisoners were taken in at high tide through the wall there. But now, of course, it's sealed up. But you can see the wooden gate inside. Here's the Tower Bridge on now. Don't forget the walkway there on the left. It's the same walkway all the way from Westminster. Down to the right is Canary Wharf, another office district, and further down there is Greenwich, the maritime town. The bit the bridge that opens is just here, past the checkpoint. Now, this is your chance to look above you. If you're scared of heights, you might not want to go there, but look at this. Ladies, it is advisable to and if you want to go in the Tower Bridge, try the left. Here's the entrance to the left without going so people wanting the river cruise, just over there on the left-hand side, that is the pier. You see the boat City Cruises? You can still get the boat to Number 9 and Big Ben. And then you can connect with the bus there and Big Ben, because frankly you're not really missing anything on the bus going back here. The most of it is just building it. So if you haven't done that river cruise and you've got the ticket, don't miss it too. I know some of us wanted to go to St. Catherine's Docks. You did, okay. Change your mind, I'm really not sure. Well, it's coming up behind you on the right.